Morning everybody, welcome back. It's Thursday the 28th of April 2022 and just past the 6 kilometre mark and going to enter the Northern Inveresk Carpark just here on the right and go in a clockwise direction. If you imagine the entrance here is 6 to the levy behind it. There's car park 8 AM to 6 PM Monday to Friday at $1 an hour or $4 all day. It's the main car park for the University of Tasmania in this part of town. At the moment, much of the uni's operations are up in Newnham, but under a deal struck with the Commonwealth Government, they're going to move their operations down here to the city, and then there's a big car park which is mostly empty at the moment. Just past the bus shelter for the Tiger Bus. Tiger Bus is a free bus. Once you park here, pick you up and take you to your work in the CBD. I think they come up Charles Street towards the hospital, which is probably 4 or 5 k's from here. Also, just by the entrance there were 4 electric car chargers, 8 places, but 2 places per charger. Don't need any details, I think, except that they're there. Going on the grass here to get up on the Northesk levy. I don't usually like running on grass, it's a bit softer, but it's uneven and unpredictable. At least you can see the cracks and the divots in the path and the road and avoid them. So just past the starting point, the park run there. This bank or levy, so if you know your Don McLean American Pie and the guys have their Chevy to the levy, that's what they were talking about, a bank like this with a road on top of it, not for cars, this one is for cyclists, runners and the like, dog walkers. The idea is that this is a barrier between the river on my left there when it's in high tide and likely to flood, and everything else on the other side of the levy. It's out to my right there, might not be able to see it now. Here's UTAS Stadium where the AFL is played. Sydney played Hawthorn there on Anzac Day. Hawthorn apparently were leading at one stage by 32 points, got beat by 42. I'm not really a follower, but I recall that from the ABC News. You might have to see out of my right hand side there, under the buildings of the UTAS campus down here. These paths and the concrete wall to the right, again a part of the flood protection system. I should have said, starting at the start, this is the 4th day, sure you worked that out, and this is the 6 kilometre to 8 kilometre section. The 6 kilometre just before we came into the car park, and I'll try and remember to call out when we reach the 8 kilometres so you've got a sense of the distance. I'll be going a little beyond that to stop filming to another natural landmark. which I'll explain when I get there, of course. Turn left onto this bridge and go over the North Esk. There are a couple of trails down there, Henry Street Trail and Ravenswood. Ravenswood's a suburb 3.5 k's away. This bridge here, you notice the deck is made of plastic. It comes in plastic strips or planks, screwed down. I guess underneath there's timber, something a bit more substantial like steel. The plastic, I understand, is mostly made for recycled shopping bags and stuff like that. These are old railway lines. Railway's no longer in use. Coming up directly ahead, or slightly to my right, is the boathouse for the Scotch Oakburn Rowing Club. Scotch Oakburn is one of the private schools in Launceston. It's up on Elfin Road in Elfin Newstead, right on the edge of two suburbs, I guess. One of several rowing clubs that have training facilities here on the river. Over on the left hand side there, the orange hoardings, if you can see them, are for another of the University of Tasmania buildings that will eventually be open. Not sure what buildings it's going to be. Morning, and now I'm about to take on the Boland Street Bridge. Boland Street's the road there. This bridge is built so that eventually the students will be able to cross from their residence. It's directly ahead there to the uni buildings without needing to cross the road. And we were here in 2020. They started building it, and we got here in February, and the claim was it be done by Easter. One of the blokes working here said they'd still be here at Christmas, and in fact it opened in September of last year. I don't think it has a name, so I just call it the Boland Street Bridge. There is a second stage to be built over Boland Street. One of these paths is for pedestrians and the other one is for cyclists. I hope I'm right in being on the pedestrian one and the cyclist is the lower one. I can't remember. They have signs at the one end that tell you. But there's no one else on the path, so I don't think I have to worry too much today. If you're good at reading maps and working things out, you'll know that I'm coming up to Invermay Road again. We should be on the right. And on the left is Victoria Bridge, and on the other side of that, Invermay Road becomes Tamar Street. It goes up towards the city park. Beautiful park with the Japanese macaques. A macaque's a type of monkey. But these ones are unique to Japan. So, on the Victoria Bridge, and inevitably you've got to worry about the traffic lights here. Your pace slows down, you've got to stop, you risk it crossing, there's no cars but the lights are against you. I do it, but I don't recommend anyone else does it. Not because I'm special, but I'm supposed to do it anyway. And just as I'm about to go across Copper Car, so I go halfway. I'll keep going. This section here is again part of that levee. Down on the right, left-hand side, sorry, below me on the left is a road's called the Esplanade. I call this section the Esplanade as well. And the river North Esk still. And maybe you can just see it, the Charles Street Bridge ahead. Good morning again. Hello doggies. Say good morning again because I saw that couple yesterday. Just past the 8 kilometre mark now. Hey. As I said, I'm going to keep filming for the moment till we get down to the Charles Street intersection down here, because it makes sense to do that. It's a natural landmark where I can remember where to start filming. Last section tomorrow. Last section will be approximately 2.8 kilometres. We're coming to the end of this section. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Learned a bit more about some of the northern eastern suburbs of Launceston. And we'll do it all again at a different section, of course, tomorrow to finish off the 10k challenge.